Ari McCamley, as one of our speakers at the Biloela 360 series, can you tell me a little about yourself and the work that you do with agricultural clients?
Thanks, Stacey. Look, I grew up in central Queensland on my grandfather's cattle property. We, I suppose, had a bit of a family succession plan that involved me going away and getting an education and becoming a little bit more independent. And so 10 years ago I was lucky enough to run across two lawyers of Thynne and McCartney, Bill Lufton and Peter Kenny, and I was lucky enough to get some work with them. That was 10 years ago, and now I'm a partner of Thynne and McCartney and enjoying continuing the work that Bill and Peter still do, looking after farmers and graziers.
Dealing with primary producers, what do you find are the biggest legal type issues and challenges for people within the sector?
If you look at the moment, obviously we've come away from that property boom. There are significant debts out there in the industry. There's been a mining and resources boom since. That's caused work to come about where we're looking after landholders, negotiating compensation and land access arrangements with resources companies. We're looking after them in arrangements with their banks when some of those become sticky. And what's taken a backseat recently have been the property transactions that we used to do quite a lot of.
For many people, engaging the services of a lawyer is often in an emergency or when something is in a bad situation. What are the risks associated with not having correct legal frameworks in place within your business?
I suppose we'll take succession planning on that point. Effectively, if you look at it at a high level, succession planning is about building up enough capital in a business so that one generation can exit, leaving a workable business behind for the next generation. And I suppose where that process isn't started soon enough, there will come a point in time where, for instance, all sorts of things can happen. Family members will walk away with disappointed expectations. There could be challenges to wills, missed opportunities effectively to execute a succession plan in an orderly fashion that does, for instance, allow a family's objectives to be achieved.
And Ari, as a speaker at our 360 series in Biloela, what will the tone of your address to our delegates be?
Look, I think it's our job as lawyers to probably do two things. One, to highlight in forums like we have and we're lucky to have in Biloela with the AgForce 360 series, the opportunities that are currently created, particularly by changes in the law. Other things where the government, the state government in recent months has tinkered with land access laws, updating primary production businesses on those changes so that they can take them into account when they're planning the future of their businesses. And hand in hand, I think it's also our job to perhaps point the industry's conversation in certain directions so that we can be on the government's case to try to get further improvements in some of those laws.